Okay, let's show some more record albums. And we're done with the B's and now we're getting into the C's. So let's begin this big venture. Here's a band called Choke Chains. They're from Detroit, Michigan. And they're like a hard rock band. They're not really punk rock, but they're like hard rock. But the songs are good, they're catchy. The singer sounds crazy, which is just what I'm looking for. And all three of the Choke Chain records that I just showed you, I bought from the band themselves at the Outer Limits Lounge in Hamtramck, Michigan at a show. I did not buy this one from Cheech and Chong. I picked this up in a used record store. And I don't need to explain it. I'm sure everybody knows what it is. Same with this one. And I'm not going to be opening up the records and showing you the vinyl this time or the gatefold because there's too many to get through. Here's the first Cheech and Chong. Here is a Cheech and Chong record with, excuse me, a punk rock Christmas song on it that is, well, it'd be the reason you'd buy this. It's really good. Okay, here's the Clash first record on CBS Records. But if you want all the songs from the Clash's first record, you'll have to get this one, and then you'll have to buy the American one. I think the American one has 3 or 4 different songs on it than the one I just showed you. Here's their second record, Give 'Em Enough Rope. And this one's just as good as the first. Okay, Circle Jerks, Golden Shower of Hits. I've had this record for the longest time. It has water damage on the cover due to an air conditioner in San Bernardino. Okay, this is Circle Jerks Gig. And this is on colored vinyl. But I'm not sure what color it is. But this is not the Record Store Day version. This is the very first one they put out. Wild in the Streets. And there's a picture I took at a show at the, I think it was the Celebrity Theater in Anaheim, at a Circle Jerk show. Here's the picture disc of the first record. Here's the last thing they ever put out, which it's not too good. It's worth having if you can find it on vinyl. And here's a bunch of flyers and stuff like that, ticket stubs from Circle Jerk shows that I went to over the years. I've probably seen the Circle Jerks 20 times. And they're playing at the Rebellion Festival this summer in Blackpool, England, and I'm going to that, so I'll see them there. And the night that my plane arrives in England, they're playing a separate show from the festival at the Electric Ballroom, I think, in England, and I have a ticket to that. Let's hope it shows up on time. So I'll see the Circle Jerks 2 days in a row in England, and that is something I never thought I would do. Here's the first one. Same songs as the picture disc, and vice versa. Here's the Circle Jerks Spin Radio concert. And here's the flyer from the concert that this was recorded from. Circle Jerk's wonderful. I bought this record at a head shop in Bullhead City, Arizona back in, I think it was 87, 86. Here's the green vinyl version of the live album, the double live album. And here's a ticket stub from a show in downtown Las Vegas, and hardly anybody was there. It's kind of strange. I think it's because they were charging $20 to get in. And here's just the regular copy of that live black vinyl. And here's the record where most of the songs are good, and I think only one of them isn't. Alright, Cheap Trick's first record. And if you pull the pitch up on this, it turns into a punk rock record. Here's the Black Friday Record Store Day record of Cheap Trick, recorded live at the Fabulous Forum, Los Angeles, California on December 31st, 1979. And again, if you pull the pitch up on your turntable while playing this, this turns into a punk rock record. Here's the complete concert for the Live at Budokan. And it's got a bunch of songs on it from their first record. Here is a Conflict compilation record that I picked up in Royal Oak, Michigan, just probably 3 weeks ago. And it's pretty good. Some songs are not as good as others. Here is Culture Club, the, what is this? Karma Chameleon single. And here is Culture Club, the War Song single. And here is Culture Club, Color by Numbers. Is that what this is called? I've never actually listened to this. It's brand new. All right, here we go. This is A Child's Cry. This is a Pfizer record put out in 1971, and it's to help diagnose children's or actually infants' diseases. So it's a recording of a doctor talking, and then it plays audio of different types of children who have ailments. This one I will show you, that have ailments, and what the cries of specific ailments sound like, and this was to help diagnose. And for each track it shows a picture of what the child will look like, and then you listen to the record, look at the picture, and it's supposed to help you diagnose. And there's a big advertisement for Pfizer drugs. So anyway, this is a doctor talking and sick, ailing children crying. If you can imagine such a thing exists, and it does. And actually this record isn't hard to get. A $20 bill on Discogs will get it, if you would want something like that. Okay, now we're going to get into the heavy metal. Cradle of Filth. This is the colored vinyl of Dusk in Her Embrace. And the most interesting thing about this is this. Yeah, white and red vinyl. about 2 years ago, maybe 3, I went to Amoeba Records in Hollywood to stand in line to get the director, William Friedkin, to autograph my Cruisin' record, and I had him autograph it to Darby Crash, and in later videos you'll see that record. Anyway, and my Exorcist record. And while I was waiting, there was a guy on Sunset Boulevard handing these out. And this supposedly was a ticket or a pass to go to the Bill Maher taping of his weekly show. The only problem is that show is taped on Friday nights. And this was, I think, a Wednesday. So these people handing this out wanted me to go to the address on the back of this car on the back of the card on a Wednesday to an address in Hollywood to go to a taping of this, but I think this show is taped in Burbank. So obviously I didn't go where this card told me to go, but it makes you wonder, where were they really taking you, and what was their angle on this? Anyway, I kept it. Let's put it in there. I have a lot of stuff tucked away in these records. Okay, this is a special Cradle of Filth record. This is a one of a kind. It's the, what's this thing called? Godspeed on the Devil's Thunder. This is the Godspeed on the Devil's Thunder record. Here's the little picture disc single that goes with it. And here's the thing from the door from when I went and seen them in Las Vegas. It shows what time the bands start and the ticket stub. But here's what makes this special. The week that this show was happening, Lux Interior of the Cramps died. So Cradle of Filth, before the show, they were having an autograph signing at, I can't remember the name of the record store, but it was in Las Vegas somewhere. So I went. And I was wearing a Rudimentary Peni t-shirt, and none of the band members commented on it. I thought for sure that they would know who Rudimentary Peni is, but they didn't. So that's too bad. Anyway, them being from England, they should have noticed it. Anyway, I got them to autograph this record. But as you can see, the autographs are, I had them autograph Rest in Peace Lux. And the autographs where it doesn't say Rest in Peace Lux, those are the band members that didn't know what I was talking about when I told them Lux just died. And I was wondering if you could, write something about Lux on the album. The lead singer of Cradle of Filth knew who Lux was, knew who the Cramps were, said he liked them, and so he wrote the most, and he wrote Rest in Pieces Lux. So that's why this record is one of a kind, priceless. It's because it's probably the only one in the world that is autographed to the Cramps. Okay, this is the blue vinyl of Total Fucking Darkness. If you speed this record up, it's much better than playing it at the correct speed. Here's Damnation in a Day. And here's the ticket stub from the very first time I went and saw Cradle of Filth in Las Vegas with Typo Negative, which they were awful. But Cradle of Filth, they were really good. They were like a Kiss concert, back then. They were like a Kiss concert that went horribly wrong. Here's the Nymphamphetamine gold vinyl record. And there's a ticket stub from one of the times I went and seen them. Here's the Manticore Yeah, the Manticore and Other Horrors. I don't know what the color of the vinyl is on this, doesn't matter. Anyway, this isn't a bad one. Alright, here is, oops. Here's the Hammer of the Witch record, and this, I'll take this one out because these are picture discs. There's one side, there's another side. Anything in there? And here's a poster. I think it's a poster. Yeah, it's a little poster that came with it. And let's look at the other picture disc. And the little inner sleeves. Get in there. Okay, just a few more. This is the Darkly Darkly record. This is red and blue vinyl. And this one's really good. This is a good Cradle of Filth record. Here's the Thornography. And this is the green and yellow vinyl, and this one's also really good. And here's the green vinyl of the Hammer of Witches. There's a ticket stub from when I went and seen them in Seattle. Geez, these records are going to fall off this little chair I'm stacking them on. And here's the Cryptoria, Seduction of Decay. And I have two of these, and one of them are picture discs. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. And all Cradle of Filth records pretty much sound the same. And the main reason why you buy Cradle of Filth vinyl is the packaging and the artwork. The artwork is just out of sight. There's one side and there's another side. And with Cradle of Filth, you don't expect the new record to sound different. It's not gonna. It's gonna sound just like the last one. But the artwork with Cradle of Filth never disappoints. All right. But I don't want those to fall. I'm gonna have to put my foot there. Okay, and this is the non-picture disc, and there's a little thing in here. It tells me what color vinyl. This is the pink and yellow swirl vinyl, limited to 300. So they made 300 of these. And the vinyl is pink and yellow. Alright, here's the last one. My daughter, Ashley, got me this for my birthday. It's the soundtrack to a video game that was really fun to play. And And that is the end of part 1 of the C's. There'll be more. I have a ton of records that start with C. Okay, let's end this video and I'll go get some more.